this week's parasha discusses the mitzvah of Siras HaOmer, which we happen to be counting at the moment. There's a couple of halachas with regard to counting Sfira, which we're going to talk about. Number one is that the person has to say Hayom Yom. Today is day number 20. It's not good enough just to mention the number, say 20. You have to be clear that today is day number 20. Number two is the person has to understand what he's saying. If he counts and he doesn't know what Arba Osayom means, he doesn't know that's number 14, that won't be good enough. A person has to be clear that that means today is the 14th day. We see from these two halachas that a person has to have a lot of clarity when he's counting. He has to say it's today. He has to know what the day is. The question is there any reasoning, is there anything behind as to why a person has to be so clear in his counting? He has to know exactly what day it is, and he needs to understand as to what he's saying. In order to answer this, we have to understand what the Sfira is. It counts between Pesach and Shavuos. When Quays on the lowest level, the 49th level of Tumah, growing to the 49th level of Kedusha, where they receive the Torah. So every day is another level of their growth, of them becoming better people. In order for a person to grow, the most important thing is he has to know what level he's at. If a person doesn't know what he's good at, doesn't know what he's bad at, he will never be able to grow. He doesn't know what he's holding. And that is the message behind this. When it comes to growth, you have to be very clear. You have to know that today is the 17th day, today is the 20th day. The person has to understand what he's saying. Because without this, a person won't be able to grow. And that's the message behind knowing exactly what we're saying when we count the Sefirah. I was once ordering an Uber in a foreign country, and my location on my phone wasn't working. So I needed to enter in manually where I was in order to get back to my hotel. But I didn't have a clue what street I was on. I was in a random location. So I had to ask someone exactly where I was in order to put it in to get to my hotel. Same thing here. If a person doesn't know where he's holding, where he's standing, he won't be able to get to his destination. And that's the same with growth. A person has to be very, very clear where he's holding. And once a person knows where he's holding, then he can start growing and becoming a better person. You should all have an amazing Shabbos.